Watakuza chama za wananchi wewe. Wataka chama za polisi. Wataka chama za polisi wewe. Hii mkutano ni amani.
Hello folks, welcome back. I hope uko salama penye uko. Now, Raila Odinga is now in Kisii and there's this celebration of 20th ODM anniversary. Now, you see, what's shocking Kenya is that Raila Odinga is not the Raila who akingia Kisii, ni kama they're all counting as mama. Like ungeona watu wamejaa kwa barabara all over.
Shikilia selekta. Wewe sikiliza. Hii sherehe huwezi simamisha. Wacha nikuambie, haiwezekani. Wacha kurusha hiyo kiti kwanza. Wacha kwanza wewe. Wacha wewe. Haya sawa.
Haya sawa.
Haya. Sawa wewe. Wewe sikia, hiyo kipindi unajaribu ni ya zamani, ilipitwa na wakati. Sisi watu wa chama tunajijua tujijui, tunajitambua tujitambui. Haya, weka hiyo kiti chini, maafisa wetu wa usalama, tuko na katiba na mnajua kuifuata. Haya, ili tuone wageni wanavyoingia.
Raila Odinga was received na chaos. Kulikuwa na kelele, watu wamebeba viti. Hebu sikiza. Yes, umesikia kwamba wanasema kwamba people were just chaotic and people were actually rejecting Raila Odinga's entrance. Okay, see. And of course, some of you will ask themselves like, mbona Raila Odinga mwenye tunajua kwamba ni mtu mwenye anapendwa ama alikuwa anapendwa, mbona saa hizi anapitia hizi shida? The answer is very simple. Raila Odinga made a mistake by joining William Ruto. Why? Because alijoin Ruto then akapakwa matope zote.
I saw Raila Odinga saying, we should have dialogue, we should have a national conclave, we discuss. What has happened is that old man has been sent by Ruto to create a diversion to slow down the one-term momentum. Raila Odinga has been in every dialogue since 1997. He lost to Moi in 1997, he created problems, he was caught. His people were killed, he forgot about them, he joined government. In 2007, he lost Mwai Kibaki, he created problems, he was caught. He joined government, he forgot about his people. In 2017, he caused problems, Ruto called him. The other day, Ruto called him. He means nothing for the people of Kenya. He's just thinking about his own stomach. He's trying to slow down the one-term momentum. And we are saying, Bwana Raila Odinga, before you tell us to enter into new dialogue with William Ruto, you entered dialogue with him called NADCO. It has not yet been implemented. Now you want us to sign a new one.
That's Serikali Ruto. And now, even the people who believed in him no longer believe in him. In fact, people see Raila Odinga the same way they see William Ruto. Truth be told, this government is a failed government. And this government, Kenyans are waiting for 2027. Ifike vote out. And you have seen how Kenyans have demonstrated. Tumeona watu wakiandamana Nairobi, Mombasa, wapi, all over the country. People demand Ruto aende nyumbani. In fact, Ruto is the only president mwenye amepewa nickname nyingi, Poka Songo, Kaongo, Zakayo, blah blah blah. This shows Kenyans are just tired with this president. And now Raila Odinga, since he is supporting the president, now he has to, the axe lazima imfikie, because people see him as someone who, has betrayed the cause. mtu mwenye ameenda against the wishes of Kenyans. But remember, Raila Odinga last week he said that he joined Ruto because he wanted the country to be peaceful.
UDA party to help steady the ship of the Kenyan nation that had been hit by extreme turbulence and faced the reality of collapse. Some people may not even know exactly where we were, but because I had a first inside impression of what was happening, we were very much almost on the precipice. Because as you see, after so many days of demonstrations, you saw that eventually the military were on the streets. And they were on the streets, of course, they were fairly civil to the wananchi at that time. But that was because they had not been given instructions. And you know, there is what you always all the time talk about, the chief of defense forces. Once the military are given instructions, they execute. And we are almost there. We're almost there. So we said it's better to have a country that is civil, where leadership can be replaced through the ballot rather than through the bullets. And that was one of the reasons why we did what we did at that time. The coming together started informally, with some of our members joining the government. We later formalized the arrangements through a memorandum of understanding signed publicly with UDA and shared widely with the public. This far, a core agenda of work coming together has been achieved.
In fact, alisema kwamba it is better to have a bad government than having no government. Of course, this statement, to me, it doesn't make any sense. Because why should you have a bad government in place of a good no government? Because some countries hazina serikali lakini ziko better off than Kenya. Some countries are led by the military, but they're better off than Kenya. So don't say that it's better to have a bad government than no government. Because if a government is its own people, inaua watu, inabduct watu, ina raise the cost of living, how will you tell Kenyans that this government is better? It's not better. So Raila's entry in Kisii land has shown that indeed Kenyans just don't like, Raila Odinga. Not that they hate him as a person, but because of what he did by joining Ruto. And remember, even in 2018-2019, Raila joined Uhuru Kenyatta. And this made voters see Raila same way they see Uhuru Kenyatta. And remember, in Kenya, historically, wananchi wao wana vote out serikali. Wananchi wao wapigi serikali kura. So ukijoin serikali thinking that Kenyans will love you, they will hate you in fact. So some Kenyans denied Raila votes in 2022 because he was with Uhuru on the same side. And this time down, people see him as an enemy, all because he is with Ruto. And now Ruto anamtumia kama kujiosha. Because now, the fact that Ruto alijoin Raila Odinga, ali make sure kwamba all the bad things happening in his government, or DMP, lazima ikuwe blamed. So ni game plan. So now, right now, you know very well that Jubilee is now having a conference, and Jubilee is planning to make Matiangi their flag bearer. Okay? So, the question is, Uhuru Kenyatta amesema kwamba Jubilee bado iko Azimio. So, is ODM in Azimio? Ama is Wiper in Azimio? In fact, the message from Uhuru is that Jubilee and Wiper are on the same side. So, should DCP. Now, if these three parties join together, ODM then join the UDA, who do you think will actually emerge victorious in these elections? Who do you think between Ruto and, Kashogo's side will actually emerge the winner after these elections. But remember, as I've been saying here, there is no votes Raila will add to William Ruto. I'm telling you. Because we can see on the ground, Raila is not welcomed. It means that the Kenyans who would have given the president their votes because of Raila Odinga will not give him. Because already Mtambui kwa ground. So how will they vote for Ruto? So Ruto has just failed in having this broad-based government. So if you thought that hii serikali itamfanya akuwe re-elected, then I think he has to sit down and think again, because it won't help him. He won't be able to actually, win the votes za Nyanza na Coast by using Raila Odinga. Kweli. So tell me, do you think Raila is significant ama ni wa maana kwa hii kura inakuja? Do you think Raila has lost grip in Kenya? Do you think Raila ana influence in Kenya right now? Tell me, and of course, I see you soon in the next video. Thank you. If you love politics, then Dr. Politica is your cup of tea. The place for minds that think. If you are watching this from anywhere else, search the name, hit subscribe, and stay sharp with us. Thank you for making Dr. Politica your home for fearless political truth. Every view, every like, every share fuels the fire behind the hours of research, filming, and editing we pour into each episode. By showing up consistently, you don't just support a channel, you empower a voice. In a world ruled by headlines, spin, and power games, you remind us that real people still care about real facts. We are here to inform, inspire, and ignite critical thinking, not just for today, but for generations to come. You are not just a viewer, you are the reason this platform exists.